Baggage claim. Where's the craps tables? I didn't bring any money to gamble. I almost did. Almost brought a fat stack, but I said, nah. The Mob Museum. I want to go to the Mob Museum. Oh yeah. There's a ton of stuff here I want to do. There's a ton of stuff I was supposed to do with my ex. Oh! Mafia! There you go. Boom. I got stuff I got to do, but there is so much stuff to see here. Just the airport. I mean, look at this. So much stuff, art exhibits. Very nice. This is just the airport. Last time I was in Vegas was 15 years ago. It's where I started my photography career, basically. Got to shoot in the Boneyard. But let's get out of here. We'll do this on the way home.
Not standing in front of the clones and not standing in this box and not going out there. I really would appreciate it. But even though I actually do this, trust me when I tell you, most of y'all gonna do what you want to do anyway. So, to be aware is to be alive. Some of these drivers are not that aware, so if you lack patience and you step out there and you accidentally get hit, all I can say is enjoy your vacation in the hospital while you are here. Check the plates when you get to the car. Ask the driver their name. Don't tell them their name because they should already know who they are, ladies and gentlemen. Check for safety locks. Get in the car, open up the door, open it up again. If you can't open it up again, you might want to start worrying because this is Vegas. And human trafficking is real, ladies and gentlemen. If you need help, I'm here to help. Enjoy your stay while you're here. Be safe. Please be safe. It's got me up and down. I've been lost and found. Down in a deep dark hole. Looks like my luck has changed. I've been rearranged. And I'm coming out on the road. Looking high and low. Don't know where to go. I've got to double back, my friend. The only way to find what I left behind. I got to double back again. Double back again. Double back again. Double back
I was wrong about the Trump Casino. It's still right there. It's still here. All right, welcome back to another edition of Mall Walking here in Vegas. Waiting on my Uber. And then we're gonna go to the largest mall in Vegas. Join me, shall you? Melvin should be here any minute. Any minute. Oh, here we go. I don't feel like taking that 26-foot truck anywhere, but leaving it in the spot. I don't know Vegas. I don't know. There he is. Come on, taxi, get out of the way. All right, another Tesla. Hey there. Mel, right?
Yes, that's me.
All righty. Headed to the mall.
Let's go.
Could probably walk, but...
No, it looks close. It's very, very long.
Is it? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad then. It looks close, but yeah, and probably
everything looks close, but it takes forever to reach there.
Yeah, okay.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Sands Avenue using the left 3 lanes. In a quarter mile, turn right on Fashion Lane.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty
Just
long
ahead,
walk.
turn left on
It
Fashion
is,
Show Drive.
trust me, it is. When I first moved here, I thought, that building is there, let me walk.
Yeah, right?
Oengo, I don't
Turn
reach it.
left on Fashion Show Drive.
Yes, sir. I remember when this was under construction when I was here 15 years ago. Wow.
You've seen that too. Right?
Yeah, I haven't been here for 15 years.
Yeah. This is new casino.
Was that it used to be Circus Circus?
Circus is further down.
Is it
behind
still
it.
is it still
Still functioning?
yeah? Oh wow. Cuz last time I was there it was a dump.
But still, it has its own clientele.
Yeah, I could appreciate that.
The Resorts World has been a year and a half. That Fountain Blue, the blue building,
Yeah.
only 4 months.
Wow. What used to be there in that spot? Was that
Here it was empty.
oh,
It
okay.
just empty field. It was empty. Next time. You want the Chef Fashion Mall, right?
Yes.
Fashion Show Drive.
The beginning here.
Yeah. All right, this is perfect right here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, sir.
You-
So yes, sir. The Fashion Show Mall. Right in front of Trump International. Let's go. It's not the front entrance, but I'll take it. We're not going to record in Nordstrom. All right, we are starting our mall walking here at the Fashion Show Mall in Las Vegas from the Nordstrom's entrance. A lot of interesting looking people here, a lot of tourists, a lot of foreigners. Reminds me of Orlando, reminds me of home. The weather's perfect, everything's fantastic, except I did have a sad moment in the hotel where I wish I could have just texted her or called her and told her how I was gonna bring her here. I was gonna bring her here before she dumped me. This is a nice mall, obviously. Like I was telling the guy in the car, I remember 15 years ago when I was here, 2009, that's when my wedding photography career started. But it also rained here for 2 days in the 2 days I was here. So being that this is a pretty tourist intense mall, hopefully nobody will have any issues with my camera if they even notice it. But this is a luxury mall. It's nice. It's a tourist mall. It's right here on the strip. It was very close to my hotel, but as you saw, lots of heavy traffic, lots of lanes, and just a little too far for a comfortable. So why not spend the $15 on the Uber? Look at this place. Unbelievable. Really nice. It's 2 stories. Some of these stores are 3, but the mall itself is 2 stories. We'll see how big it is. I'm probably gonna eat here too. Probably treat myself. But yeah, everything's going great. I am gonna release, as we talked about in the airport, going on that 90-day streak. 90 days of no weed, no, here we go, there's that splitting up again. Splitting up, bad for dating, good for payments. That sign haunts me in my dreams now. Let me get away from these Asians before they want to get mad about me recording them. Massive mall. In terms of like interior open space, massive. I don't think it's going to be that big though. Very big Apple store. I'm blessed. I really am. I'm so thankful. I never thought I would have the opportunity to do what I'm doing right now. Walk through all these malls across the country on someone else's dime, have a good time, create videos, and I don't know where these videos are going anymore. It started off as kind of like a documentary thing, and then it's turned into a vlog with the whole change of story with my ex. All nice stores here though. Saks Fifth Avenue. Try to keep the camera a little inconspicuous here. Let's go check out the lower floor. Actually, no, let's clear the perimeter of the first floor. Hold on. We got people trying to sell me something.
Wait, what the fuck?
They didn't even bother to sell it to me. They didn't even bother. Guy selling candy bars. They must know I ain't got no money. Or no cash on me. I got plenty of money. Really cool. This is actually a really big mall. I take that back. This is a massive mall. And imagine you're rich, you're hitting the craps tables at night and shopping with your woman during the day. All that stuff's over for me. Unless something crazy happens, I see immense wealth like that as almost a hindrance to the real goal, which is self-actualization. Not to say that you can't be rich and self-actualized. In fact, it might even be a byproduct of becoming self-actualized, but I love the architecture here. But I'm content. I'll be funny again soon, I promise. I promise I'll be funny. I know that these things haven't been funny. It's been a lot of sadness, a lot of introspection, some complaining. But we're gonna see where this story goes. Some random guy just traveling across the country, picking up stuff and going to malls. Where will this story go? Especially after the 90-day thing. 90 days to really, and I've been really putting it to the grindstone, but I haven't given up weed. And I think that is literally the thing that I need to give up most. I think that's the one thing that holds it all together in terms of all my misalignments. And I've never been able to pull that pin out fully. And I almost want to kick myself because around October I quit for like 2.5 months. And then me and my ex went on vacation to Florida. Oh, I see a security guard looking at me. I'm gonna put it down for a minute. And so, yeah, I'm just pretending like I'm talking to somebody on the phone right now. He doesn't seem like he's got a problem though. I mean, this is a tourist mall after all. And I don't want to get kicked out of here. Anyway. Yeah, I sat in the hotel room for like an hour. Really sad. Really upset. Really wanting to text. I still got that one letter to go. I got it loaded in the chamber, ready to shoot it to her. And part of me is like, just don't send it. Just let it go. She don't love you. She used you. I don't know. I don't know if she used me. I don't know what happened. See, this part of my problem is I didn't do anything, at least that I know of, to warrant the closure. And I'm just struggling with this like it's a death. I smell like weed in here. Anyway, I've been struggling with this thing. Normally I could just let things go and just move on. All right, that's a nice, clear. I don't know, I just cannot believe that, and I look through old emails, old texts, and it's like, I love you so much, and I'm so happy, and blah, blah, blah. And then the 2 months in winter, I lost her. She went skiing, she went on vacations, she stopped showing up, and we stopped spending as much time and going out and doing things, and I lost her. And I don't know if another guy got in the picture and tempted her away. I don't know if her parents coerced her somehow or incentivized her. Or maybe she's just, yeah, what she said was true, that she don't love me no more. She didn't miss me. And I was lacking and slacking in some certain areas, which I'm working on. That's what the whole 90 days is about. I've lost like 15 pounds. And again, I wasn't some fat fuck. And I'm sorry if you are tired of hearing me talk about this. I bounce between sitting in my room in quiet meditation and then, upset about this situation. Because I love her so much. And I'm just so devastated. And maybe in like 6 months, a year, I'll look back at these videos and cringe. Maybe I'll even delete them. But I think there's a story that's going to be told here. And I'm interested to see how it's going to play out. There's a security guard over there. He's cool, he didn't mind. Wearing the yellow. Yellow is the standard for the malls. But I will be eating lunch here. I'm gonna put the camera down a little lower. How you doing? All right. This is a pretty big mall. I'm still on the first floor. Fantasy Lab. But yeah. And another thing I can't take content anymore. I can't look at anybody's content. I can't look at memes. I don't care about watching TV. I don't have a TV anymore. She had a little TV when she lived with me. I have monitors. I have internet. But I can't do TV anymore. I can't do polarizing content. It makes me sick. So it looks like we are around the food court here. Maggiano's. I just wanted to take her to all these places. I got all these miles building up. I have all this money I've been saving. It's obviously probably for the better. And if you're watching this, it's never too late. It's never too late if you're interested at all to come back. And I know that sounds sad and desperate, but that's just the true love. And I know there might be some hypergamy involved. You're trying to level up, trying to find a better man. That's what a lot of women seem to be doing this day and age. Like it's hard to be. I'm not even an average guy. I'm motherfucking Float Universe, and I got ditched. Because guess what? When we were together, especially when we started living together, I wasn't Float Universe anymore. I lost myself. I lost myself in trying to pursue this relationship. I squeezed too tightly, and she slipped through my fingers. And that part of that was me. That was a little bit insecure. That I let her slip through my fingers. That I tried to not really control, but when you're the only person that lives in a state that you like, she was the only person I knew, and so I wanted to know where she was. I wanted to know who she was hanging out with. When she would go skiing or with her parents or wherever, it was an hour away, and I didn't know anybody. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what her life was. She didn't let me into her life in terms of her hometown and meeting her parents. I would have given anything to meet her parents. Her parents were playing the long game of waiting me out, waiting her out. I'm pretty convinced of it at this point, because I tried a bunch of times in the beginning to meet, and I kept getting resistance. I kept getting resistance from her. I said, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. If it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. But I was never afraid. I was always wanting to meet up. I was always wanting to explain my position and my feelings, and they just knew. All they had to do was wait their daughter out. And again, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was just truly her being done with me, or there were other variables. And so yeah, I've been in a hell with this relationship since like the middle of January, because I didn't have a lot of work. I was depressed. She would leave for days and then weeks with tournaments and skiing with her family, and that was it. I never saw her again until the breakup, and then the day or two after, she let me meet up with her. Was as cold as ice. Got her stuff, the rest of her stuff from me, and that's been it. I've texted her a few times since then. I've only gotten maybe one response, and it was not a great response. So I'm just fucked up, y'all. I'm just fucked up. I'm hurting really bad still. I cannot believe I'm hurting this bad, because I've never, no matter how a relationship ended, I've never let it get to me like this. Ever. Whether I was the cause of the breakup or whether I was the one breaking up with the woman, this has never been like this for me. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that this is the content. That this is what Float Universe is turned out to be. Fucking sad. Fucking sad. So I hope that the universe will introduce a new storyline, whether it's a redo with her or some magical carpet ride into something else. I'm really looking forward to. Look at this. That's cool. Wow, this is like the art gallery that Michael Jackson. You ever see the Michael Jackson documentary with Martin Bashir, where he goes in the store and he's buying just everything like this up, and the guy, the merchant, he's like rubbing his hands. He's a Jew, and he's like rubbing his hands like the Jew caricature. Hilarious. And by the way, if you're just tuning into Mall Walking, I love Jews. They're the best. So don't take it the wrong way. I love everybody. I've reached unconditional love. I have unconditional love for all beings, including my ex, including her family, including my worst enemies, including Hillary Clinton. I have much love. Unconditional love. I love unconditionally. I don't need something out of it. I see you as the divine, and I honor you with unconditional love as such. All right, I just needed to start a new file there. I don't like these files to get too big. All right, it looks like we have covered, I think, almost all of the first floor, which is the middle floor. Now we're gonna go up. But yeah, guys, you know, all of this has culminated with a heart awakening, a loss of a relationship, and a deeper awakening into oneness, unconditional love, surrender. I call it the final gate. The final gate is the gateless gate, is self-actualization. So once I finally get over this girlfriend thing, it's already been all hands on deck since the breakup, with self-improvement, with meditation, with celery juice, with dressing differently, with working out. Like, I recognize and I honor the truth of what she said, of how she felt, and she's probably watching these videos. And the only reason I say that is because when we were together, she would tell me that my videos would pop up. Like, YouTube would tell her I had a new video. Now, I don't know if she ever watched any of these videos. I don't think she did. But wow, what a perspective, right? What a world we live in, where you can follow your ex-boyfriend on YouTube, and because he's literally vlogging his truest emotions, you can get insight like no other. No other time could you check in to a live vlog of your ex and watch him go on endlessly about how sad he is and how much he loves you and how much he would do just about anything. And that's it. I don't want nobody else. I literally am not interested. I am purposely, that's the only thing I'm not saying yes to, because I'm in this new space of saying yes to everything that at least on its face presents itself as good, wholesome, and uplifting. I'm obviously not saying yes to negativity and gross things, but I am I'm gonna push back on any potential relationship, because there have been some people, and when I say people, I mean women. There are some women that have come out of the woodwork, exes, people that know me from back home. People watch this stuff. It's only got 100 and something views, 200, 300 views on some of them. But some of those people are people that know me personally. And I'm sharing my realest thoughts and emotions of what I'm going through for everyone to see. I'm bearing my soul, and it might not be a good thing. It might be a fucking stupid thing I'm doing. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot by sharing all this stuff. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really a no contact when you can just log on to YouTube and see where your ex is this week. Oh, he's in New York. Oh, he's in Durham, North Carolina. Oh, he's in Las Vegas. And he's still crying about me, that little bitch. He needs to move on. But I tell you, something deep, deep, deep inside my soul says this is not over. And I don't know why. I want it to be over in a way. You know, I want these feelings to leave me, but they're just not. And I think the biggest issue is with why they're not leaving me is I'm not distracting myself. I am confronting, I'm sitting with the emotions. I'm not trying to cover them up with booze or distract myself with another woman or another hobby. I'm fully committed to the work. I'm fully committed to self-realization. Because that's really, truthfully, that's why I stopped doing the podcast and the memes. It was a distraction from the end goal. And honestly, it wasn't helping. It wasn't helping. I don't think it helped my relationship at all. I don't think her parents having access to my deepest thoughts and emotions, especially them not knowing me and probably judging me, that didn't help, you know? So, but I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm just going to keep being honest. I'm just going to lay it all out there. And I know it doesn't look good too if I want to get with another woman, get in another relationship. Oh, you got all these videos of you online crying about your ex. Literally, one of them crying. So, yeah, man. But fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it. I don't need to play games. I don't want to play games with women. I could totally game the system. I watch all the YouTube influencers that know how to pick up women and game the system. I could do that if I wanted to. I'm gonna play it genuine. I want somebody who likes me for me. And that was one of the main reasons I loved her. I loved her for who she was. And I thought she loved me for who I was, which was all the wackiness, right? I thought she loved all that. Apparently not. Or apparently she found something she thought was better. Looks like another security guard up here, maybe. Oh, just for the jewelry store. How you doing? There's another store that she would just have loved. There's the guy. There he is. Now, every time I see that guy, I can't even remember his name right now. Every time I see him, obviously I think of her. And I was gonna marry her. I was working on getting a promise ring because I know an engagement ring would have been too much, and we'd actually talked about a promise ring. I forget his name over here. But man, would she love to be here. Or who knows, maybe she's moved on from that stuff too. Sorry, bud. You used to mean so much to me. And now I look at you and I want to cry. And I have not been funny. Look at that. I wish she was here right now, walking with me, holding my hand. And that was good. That was the plan. Like I said, I've been accumulating thousands of miles every week. I have free flights. I've got hotel perks. You know, I can get people. I'm almost in gold medallion or whatever for United. I'm just racking up the miles. And now for who knows what. Well, somebody got their Jordans, but they didn't want to keep the box. That's not a real collector there. I mean, they didn't even bother. They just left it there. Oh boy. There you go. You look right in. This is a really cool mall though, by the way, for the mall people that are caring about the mall content. I think I've stopped caring about the malls. In so much, I only care about them now because I can come here and vent to you. I can see the local people and their environment. I can check out if there's anything cool, but I have no interest in the actual malls anymore. I've been just so down and out, man. So like I said, I'm sitting with the feelings. I love all the neon and the lights in Vegas too. That's one of my favorite things. I'm a big fan of lights and neon, and I might go down to what's it called? Fremont Street. You got to go to Fremont Street when you're in Vegas. Classic old Vegas. I think we've seen, we'll go back this way a little bit more. I think we've seen most of this top tier, the third floor. But yeah, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I didn't do anything wrong, I don't think, in the end, except not be the man you wanted me to be, not meet your expectations. And I lost myself in the process of trying to create a life for us. So I don't feel terrible about it. I don't feel bad about it because I know I didn't do anything wrong. And if I did, you didn't tell me. And again, I know I didn't do anything wrong. If anything, you might have been the one doing something wrong. And if you did, I wouldn't want that karma. I really wouldn't. But I love you, love you, love you, love you so much. I really do. And I would have given you a kidney. I would have taken a bullet for you. I mean, I probably still will. And I just miss you so much. I really do. I miss you so much. I can't even begin to explain how much I miss you. But if you don't love me, what can you do? There's nothing I can do about it. Except sit here and cry and wallow in it until I don't want to do it anymore. Or until it's healed, right? Enough time has passed that it heals. So we're gonna go check out the bottom floor now. But life goes on. I wish her the best. And like I said, I'm going forward. The reason I'm talking about it is it's the only thing I really want to talk about. I mean, I don't have much going on except for sitting in meditation. Okay, here's another thing that's going on. I have reached out to a teacher, a yoga teacher in my current place I'm living, and I've got a meeting with her, and I'm going to start doing private lessons until I get to the point where I feel comfortable going to the classes, because I'm not in yoga shape, let's just put it that way. And I think it's better to have that personal attention in the beginning to get the form right. In the classes, they don't really give you too much attention, if any at all. So I need to do that so I can sit in better zazen, so I can sit in meditation more comfortably and have the energy run up my spine a little better. Oh, this is just like the parking garage right here. That's all this is. All right, well, we're going back up then. I smell weed somewhere. It might just be people I'm walking by. This looks like a place that they put a hotel, but there's no hotel in here. Hello Kitty Cafe. Man, was she like that. The Hello Kitty Cafe. I'm almost done with the mall walk. Yep, I could have got her some stuff here. Bring her back a little gift. At the Hello Kitty Cafe in Las Vegas. I almost want to take a picture of this and send it to her. Well, here you go. The Hello Kitty Cafe. They got cookies, donuts, ice cream, merchandise. Well, if we ever get back together, I'll bring you here. That was the thing, like, she did her thing during the winter time, did all this skiing, left me alone, like literally alone. And part of me was like okay with it because, it gave me some space to try to figure out what I'm doing and make plans and stuff. But I mean, she basically left me alone for like 2 months straight in the wintertime in a place where I know nobody, and it's like shitty weather all the time and dark, and I've gotten used to it, but damn. I was just waiting to this time because I've been accumulating and stacking stuff up and making plans, and once the snow melted and we could start going back out again like we used to. The first 2 or 3 months I lived there, we did so many things, especially the first month. But I don't know, I don't know what happened. I really don't. And that's part of my problem is I have to speculate, which I hate doing. I hate speculating. In a minute here, I'm going to end the mall walk and just walk for myself. There's Roro Remen. If you're a fan, you know what that means. Roro Remen. I'm really sick of this Klarna and this breakup stuff. I keep seeing this damn Klarna shit everywhere. This is a nice big mall here, though. We got a nice big runway. The Apple store isn't insanely busy like every other Apple store I've ever seen. Definitely worth a stop here if you're in Vegas, if you want to get away from the casinos. I think next we're going to go to the Venetian shops once I'm done here. I'm getting quite a bit of steps in today. All right, let's see where we're at with the steps today. Okay, I'm at 14,000 steps. And that includes the airport and the mall today. And she got me into that too. So yeah, I just wish she was here. I wish we were still together and we were having fun and growing together, but God's got different plans, and I'll tell you, if I really am chasing, if self-actualization is the goal, then that had to go. Any woman that wasn't aligned in seeking out self-actualization, which truthfully, I don't even... What you got? Oh no, I like mine nice and buttery yellow. Teeth whitening. Mine aren't buttery yellow, but they're not like movie star white. That's another reason just to quit smoking is the fucking dry mouth, the oral health, and just it just zaps your laziness. It zaps you and makes you lazy. You got to be somebody special to smoke weed and not be lazy eating garbage. So I'm happy to take a break. I'm looking forward to the next 90 days, and I'm letting go. I'm letting go of her as of this vlog. Unless something significant happens, I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I promise. Okay, I know I always say stuff and I go back on it, but I'm going to do my best to let it go and truly, be that energy. It's one thing to say something; it's another thing to follow through with your energy. So, I you know what? I didn't go to the food court yet. That's where I need to go. We'll do the food court. There's restaurants everywhere here. I love California Pizza Kitchen. That was one of the first places we went in Colorado. I still have yet to post that mall walking. We went to Meow Wolf. Hold on, there's a security guard. There's a Meow Wolf here, and I thought about going to it, but that's an all-day thing, and I only have half a day right now to explore, and it's $60. So, and also I was trying to save that for us because we went to the Meow Wolf in Colorado, which, like mall walking, are her initials, MW, and the M means illusion. And so when I think about my life on a larger scale, almost as like a metaphor, the food court's this way. If I think about it like a metaphor, like if I am seeking enlightenment, if I am seeking like the highest levels of self-actualization, what more of a cosmic joke than to have your last love named illusion? Literally the illusion, and if you know what that is, then you know her name. Where is the fucking food court? I must have missed something somewhere. South parking, north parking. The food court must be this way. But yeah, I think we've covered every square inch of this mall but the food court. So I might get a massage too. I've been treating myself. I've been floating more. I've been eating better, which is just celery juice 24/7. I love it. It can make you a little gassy though. You can't go too hard with it. Just a body full of celery juice. Look at those people loving each other there. And if I'm being honest, I could, if I'm being honest, looking back at the relationship, I could see it kind of start to deteriorate, like in terms of us creating more distance. Not me doing it on purpose, but through her skiing and all the other stuff that she was doing, vacationing. I think there might have been another guy. I also think her parents got in her ear, and she came home and she started, like I said, skiing more and hanging out with her family and friends. And when I met her, she was completely divorced from all of that. And so I think I helped her heal to get to a point where she's back where she should be. And again, I can rest knowing that I've helped somebody, like everybody I've ever dated, everybody I've ever known, business partner, anything, friends, everybody I've ever known has come out better because they've known me. And so I feel very happy about that. And I think that's what kind of happened too. Like, I dropped the ball in terms of not getting her expectations met. And I did drop the ball. I will 100% admit that. physically, mentally, spiritually even, I dropped the ball. And I think maybe other variables, like I said, she got healthy, like mentally, spiritually. She was around me for a year and a half, supporting her. Okay, you get like the full-on "you are enlightened" experience every day until it got bad. So that's how I helped myself reconcile this situation. Is I helped a person heal. And I thought I made more of an impression on her than for her to be just like this. I think that's what hurts the most, is I feel just discarded like trash. Like after all I did, after all the energy and love I gave you, to treat me the way you did, it doesn't sit right with me. It either means that she's a trash person who never was good to begin with, and I only looked at her with rose-colored glasses, or, like I said, something happened, and for whatever reason, here we are. You know, she decided that it was easier just to disappear. She didn't want to deal with it. She didn't want to deal with me. She saw an exit and she took it. I don't know. That's why I hate speculating. You'll never know. You'll never know. I think the food court's down here, and then I'm done with the video today. This is turning into a long one. But yeah, that's all I've been doing lately, is just meditating, releasing to God, and then in the release, I have, you know, when you're sitting there trying to empty yourself, and all you're having are these emotions of loss, and it feels like a death, and someone you love so much hurt you so bad. Like, that's what hurts me the most, is I loved her so much. I trusted her so much. I really did. I trusted her. I still believe that she didn't cheat on me. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I like to believe. That's the person I thought I knew. And if you're watching again, you know I forgive you. I've already forgiven you already to your face. You hurt me so bad. I just can't, I didn't see this coming from you. It's like you're this assassin this whole time, and I didn't even know it. I thought I was dealing with the sweetest of sweethearts that could never do that to me. I just can't believe it. And part of it's my ego too, meaning like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, I thought I was worth more. I thought I had more value, but I guess I don't. But I'm an awesome guy. I'm an awesome boyfriend. You'll get taken care of. You'll get your feet rubbed. You'll get rubbed down with lotion. You'll get everything. You'll get my blood, sweat, and tears. So I don't know. And maybe she just wanted to see someone else. Maybe that's just all it was. Maybe it's just simple like that. Maybe somebody came into her life and charmed her. But I'll tell you, if she started a relationship while being with me, she's sowed the seed in bad faith. You never want to do something like that. You never want to steal another person's relationship, step in like that. You want to make sure you're clear, they're clear. You definitely don't want to be seeing someone else or harboring those kind of feelings when, you know, when you're saying I love you to someone else every day. Like she said, I love you every day to me, except for that last day. Like the day up to her breaking up with me and emptying out the house, she was saying I love you. So was that a lie? Was that a distraction? And I also felt like the last week, the way I was being treated, I felt like she was trying to get me to break up with her. You know, she didn't want to do it. And the last day that we were together, in terms of being in a relationship, when I was in Boise, we had a little fight because she kept ignoring me and not taking my phone calls. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I talked to her and I said, look, she's like, we need to break up. We should break up. I'm like, no. I go, and I think this is what did it. I said to her, the only way this relationship is ending is if you leave, because I am not breaking up with you. They don't offer me anything. Nobody messes with me. Nobody tries to sell me anything. Nobody gives me the free sample. I can look right in their face and they'll say nope. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm still, over a month later, just shocked. Just absolutely fucking shocked. But again, I'm okay with it in a way because I know I have the ultimate faith. I really do. What I've been through, what I've experienced at this point, I have the ultimate faith. And if this is my soul's journey to realize the self in this lifetime, then I accept the challenge. And if it means having my heart broken to get there, I accept the challenge. I don't like it. I would rather have it any other way. And as I've said before, if I could choose enlightenment right now or her to come back and it work out, I would choose her right now. I know that's fucking stupid because she says, I don't love you. I don't want to be with you. I'm not into you anymore, blah, blah, blah. But I still want that. You shouldn't want somebody that doesn't want you. This is a nice food court. Popeyes, Panda Express, hot dog, Ike's, Loves and Sandwiches, Pink Pink Tea Shop, Sukihana. I'll probably get some Popeyes. That's not the healthiest. Sbarro. I'm looking for a smoothie. TCBY. I'm gonna sit down here for a minute. Maybe not. What's this? Benya Cafe. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I just keep harping on this, but it's just my honest, true feelings. And if she's watching, I want her to know I love you and I care. I'm not gonna stop caring. I literally love everyone unconditionally, and obviously you're at the top of that list. And I can appreciate why you don't want to be with me, but I just wish you would give me a second chance. I really do, because it's not like I did anything to break us up. I was doing my best, although it wasn't as what you wanted or what you needed. I really was, and I feel like I deserve a second chance. But if you don't love somebody, how can you give them a second chance? So I can appreciate that. It just sucks. It sucks to be on the losing end of something you really enjoyed and loved. And again, I admit that there was hard times in the last 2 months of it, but a lot of it wasn't my doing. I was showing up and I was doing my best to deal with the situation, and she wasn't giving me time, love, or affection in the end either. Again, I've had a lot of time to sit back and think about this, which is why I think I'm done talking about it. I almost don't want to do the mall walking anymore because I just want to be a mystery at this point. And this is the furthest thing from a mystery. To be an emotional, blabbering vagina of a man who can't let go of their ex, who has flatly, harshly, coldly, brutally rejected them in the worst way possible. Just cold. I just don't feel like I deserve the punishment I'm getting here. Like, I feel that's one of the reasons I feel like it's going to come back in some way is it's really inverted. Like, it's spectacularly, energetically inverted. But I tell you what, it did wake me up. I am doing a lot better. I am pulling myself together in an incredible way. And I've also accepted, hey, you know what? Maybe it is time to just buckle down and get the fucking Zazen done. Have some self-awareness, some awakening, and be done with it. And then see what happens. So that's it. I'm chasing myself at this point. I'm in no position to even get in a relationship if I wanted to. Why would I do that? No woman wants to be with me. I was talking to a woman not too long ago for like a few minutes that I met. And I started talking about enlightenment and stuff like that. And she's like, you're speaking the wrong language. I'm like, all right, we're good. So what can you do? But I wasn't interested in her. I was just kind of like, hey, here's a person in front of me. I consider them God. Let's see what God has to say. And I offered her the jewel of enlightenment in terms of a conversation. And it was like fucking poison to this woman's ears. She did not want to hear about enlightenment. So I get it. Which is, again, another reason why I thought what I had was so great was she knew how much I loved God and seeking the truth and expressing myself in that domain. And I don't honestly even know where she was spiritually. I thought she was spiritually strong, but it wasn't a very strong thing to do to me in terms of doing the right thing. So again, I feel like this isn't over, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna go home in a few days. I'm gonna send her out that final letter and that package, and I'm done with it. And then it's on her, it's on God to come back. And I know I sound like a fucking retard. I know I do. But I've gotta be honest. I gotta tell you the truth. If I sat here and said, oh, you know what, I moved on, fuck her, and I'm already into 3 other girls right now I'm talking to. No, that's not the truth at all. The truth is, every second of the day, where I'm not trying to figure out what is the nature of reality, what is Mu, who am I, where did I come from, you know, when I'm not, and that's why I put myself so deep in it too. It's like, you know what, this is the only space I can be in, which is this God consciousness, this seeking higher awareness. Everything else is like poison to me. Like I cannot watch TV. I cannot listen to podcasts. It fucking hurts. It hurts me on an energetic level to engage with that kind of content. So it's either silence, seeking the nature of reality, and then in those gaps where I'm not in that space, I'm thinking about her. I'm thinking about what I did wrong. I'm thinking about what I could have done better. I'm thinking about, is there a possibility? I'm thinking about, am I a fucking moron for even feeling this way? But I gotta tell you the truth. This content's only good if it's truthful. And so I can't lie and say, I'm over it, I've moved on. I haven't at all. Not even close. But I've gone through the grieving as much as I can. And I'm letting, like I said, God do the rest by just being honest, expressing myself truthfully. Well, guys, I think we've seen it all here at the Fashion Show Mall in Las Vegas, right on the Strip. I'll probably be back a little later with some maybe casino mall walking, because the Venetian does have an epic underground mall. I'll probably head over there to Caesars and all that in a minute. Hear some slot machines, see some people gambling, see some beautiful women, hopefully. But I'm just not interested. I'm interested in 2 things: God and my ex. And I just think it's comical that her name literally is the Sanskrit word for illusion. This has one of these cool touch screens. Let's play with this before we... Well, I'm touching this. There we go. Touch to find the store. There we go. Cool. The last one we saw like this was the Del Amo Mall. So there it is. Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, Forever 21, Nordstrom, and Dillard's. You got the different levels. What's level 3? That's the parking. Oh no, that's the food court. That's what level 3 is. All right, level 2 must be the middle. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me on another episode of mall walking, crying about my ex for the last time. Even though I might harbor the emotions going forward, I promise. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Maybe I'll just talk about my seeking and what I've learned and the nature of reality, and maybe stories from the Float Center. Who knows what the mall walkings will be about. I'll also give you news, right? If there's any updates about any of these situations, you will know. But I'm just going to keep it to myself from now on, so it can be a mystery to her if she's watching, because there's no mystery now. The mystery is the guy is hung up on me, and that doesn't turn women on to know that they have you in the palm of their hands. So what are you going to do? Forget about it. So thanks for joining me here at the Fashion Show Mall in Las Vegas. As always, you are enlightened. Decided to have some Popeyes here, right outside the Wynn and the Venetian. We're gonna go shopping at the Venetian here in a minute. They got some great shops over there. And I'm gonna head back to the hotel, so let's enjoy. You are enlightened. Fashion Show Mall, food court. sitting here looking at these signs. This one over here has the Klarna sign. And this one over here has a sign that's talking about an awakening and a phoenix rising. We're gonna try to see if I can get them on the camera here. See, there it is right there. Splitting up, bad for dating. There's that damn Klarna sign again. For those that don't know, there's this sign I keep seeing, and then I saw it the night before the breakup, over and over again about breaking up. So I'm waiting on these signs so I can show you what I'm talking about. I got the breakup on this sign, and there it is right there. Splitting up, bad for dating, good for payments. I kept seeing that fucking sign over and over and over. I still keep manifesting it everywhere. Look at the wind sign over there. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get... Ooh, look at the floating spaceman over the wind there. Hopefully, listen to that. At the Fashion Show Mall, right here on the Vegas Strip. In front of the wind, in front of the Venetian. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. I kept seeing this sign as I was coming into town. All these signs about this show. Awakening. Awakening. There's the honk of the horn there. That's what I'm going through right now. Motherfucking awakening. Like I've never have. And I'm going through some awakenings. This is it. This is the final gate. The final door. Time to head down to the Grand Canal Shops over at the Venetian. Let's roll. All right. So that's gonna do it for the Fashion Show Mall. I don't think I could have gotten dropped off at the main entrance here because this is just right on the street. But now we are on the actual Las Vegas Strip. And now I can shoot my camera around as much as I want because you don't have any expectation of privacy out here on the Strip. Fashion show. Yeah. There you go. Very cool. Beautiful day. Blessed with beautiful weather. Having a great time. Hey, cheers to you, Rocco. Eat a baby. She's dancing. All right. Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, all this stuff to do out here. There's so much to do in Vegas. That was one of the... I know I'm not going to talk about it much. I'm going to talk about it on this video, but that's it. After this video, I'm not talking about it unless something changes. Unless you get an update. That's it. But I was going to bring her here because there's so much to do. So many shows, so many museums. The Meow Wolf. We're going to go to all the Meow Wolves. There's a Meow Wolf here. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm not going to do it alone. I'm not going to go alone. Yeah, we're having a good old time here. Cool mall. Massive scale, some of these. The signs. There's my rusted old heart. Oy vey, Las Vegas. There we go. That's my heart. There we go, fashion show. Very cool. Nice light, nice weather. Absolutely blessed to be here. I'm not taking these trips for granted. Not that I did. But knowing that just anything at any time, the things you love and like can just be taken away just like that. Not that I didn't know that. Of course I knew that. I promise no more after this. Now I've got to get on that bridge up there, so I guess I got to go that way to get over there to the Venetian. Also, seeing other attractive women helps because I'll tell you where I live, there's literally no attractive women. And I didn't look at other women when I was with my woman because my woman is a 10. Perfect. And in so many ways. And in so many ways that I desire. You know, it's a subjective thing, obviously, attraction, looks. But I never worried about my wandering eye with her ever. There it is again, splitting up. Bad for dating, good for payments. Fashion Show Las Vegas. Thank you for your hospitality. It's been very fun mall walking here today. And we're gonna cross over the Las Vegas Strip. And I don't know how much we're gonna be able to see inside the casinos, because that's one thing, they will stomp you down real quick. No filming in the gaming area, which is totally understandable. We're gonna cross right over. Oh, lucky me though. The only thing that sucks about this job is I have to do it alone. I can't bring anybody with me, obviously. But there it is. Now, I see the Stratosphere down there. I have been to the top of that thing, and it is scary. They used to have a roller coaster that hangs over the side. But here we are. One final look at the Fashion Show Mall here on the Vegas Strip. April 15th, 2024. It's tax day. I just did my taxes. I got $400 back. We're right here, floating above the Vegas Strip. I'm gonna make my way down to Caesars before the night's over. I'm gonna walk the Strip until I get too tired, because it's only a $15 Uber ride back. So I'm gonna this is my day to enjoy the Strip. I might come out tomorrow after my pickup if I get a wild hair up my ass, but I'm trying to get it all out of the way today. And you know, Vegas could be like any other one of these places I go to. Like, I've been to New York 4 times. New York City 4 times since I started this job. I didn't know. Oh, this is a great shot of the mall right here. This is perfect. Just what I needed. There it is. The Fashion Show Mall. Perfect mall walking shot right there. Beautiful day here in Vegas. It must be like 80 degrees. I've never been in the Encore before. And yeah, I think I was a little bit possessive with her because I loved her so much that I didn't want to lose her. And that's one of the things I learned, that if no matter who I'm with going forward, is to not to try to possess someone. I just squeezed too tight, I think. There was a lot of things I did wrong. There's a lot of things I did right. And there's a lot of things I don't even know what went wrong, because I don't live in her life. I don't live in her head. But it is a beautiful day here. There's a lot less bullshit on the streets. I remember when I came here 15 years ago, it was just people passing out hooker papers, hooker advertisements.
Try to get a table.
It'd be hilarious if somebody recognized me. Luckily, I didn't put myself out and I didn't get too big when I was online. But here we go. This is one of the best shopping experiences. And I'm pretty sure that this goes underneath into like all those other casinos over there. So I'm gonna cut the camera now until I get a little closer. Las Vegas turning, day into nighttime turning, night into daytime.